There is a moment on the path of awakening that almost no one ever talks about. It's not dramatic. It's not loud. It doesn't feel like a breakthrough or a miracle. It feels like something inside you that was tightly closed simply begins to soften again. The pain is still there. The memories are still tender. The loss is still real. But suddenly, you can breathe again. This is the beginning of the gentle rebirth. The stage when your heart opens again after being broken in the deepest possible way. 1. The heart doesn't reopen all at once. After loss, especially profound loss, the heart closes to survive. Not because you're weak, not because you failed, but because the human heart needs time to protect itself from what it cannot yet hold. But awakening changes how this protection works. The heart doesn't stay closed. It doesn't turn numb. It doesn't become cold. It simply waits, quietly, patiently, until one day, it knows it's time to begin opening again. And when it does, it doesn't explode open, like light breaking through the clouds. It opens gently, like dawn slowly returning, after a very long night. 2. The heart reopens quietly, not dramatically. The rebirth stage is subtle. You notice small things first. A memory that once crushed you now warms you. A moment that once brought tears now brings gratitude. A thought of the person you lost no longer collapses your chest. It simply fills the room with softness. You find yourself breathing more deeply, moving more slowly, seeing more clearly. This is not getting over it. This is awakening through it. 3. Why the heart closes during deep grief. A heart that has awakened and then been broken goes into a sacred pause. It needs time to process, to adjust, to understand, to let the soul reorganize itself. This closing is not regression. It is protection. While your consciousness expands around the pain, awakening doesn't erase the wound. It gives the wound a different space to exist in. And when the space becomes big enough, the heart begins to open again, on its own. 4. Signs your heart is entering the rebirth stage. You'll know your heart is reopening when 1. The pain becomes quieter, not gone but softened. There's more breath and less tightness. 2. Memories bring warmth, not just ache. Your love becomes larger than your hurt. 3. You feel supported by something unseen. A presence. A calm. A knowing you can't explain. 4. You stop resisting what happened. Not because you're okay, but because you understand. 5. Your intuition becomes stronger. You receive more synchronicity, more clarity, more inner direction. 6. You begin to sense your purpose again, as if the soul you lost is gently guiding you forward. This is the heart coming back to life. 5. What gentle rebirth means in awakening. Gentle rebirth is not about returning to who you were. You can't go back, because awakening doesn't take you backwards. It takes you deeper. In this stage, you become more compassionate, more patient with yourself, more understanding toward others, more connected to your soul, more aligned with your blueprint, and more able to love without fear. You begin living from a place that pain alone could never give you, a place only awakening can. The heart that has been broken and awakened no longer loves as a human trying to hold on. It loves as a soul, learning to shine. 6. The soul you lost is part of your rebirth. When someone leaves physically, their role in your life doesn't end. It evolves. They become guidance, intuition, synchronicity, protection, the soft voice within, the quiet light around you. Their love becomes a frequency you carry everywhere. They are part of your pain, but also part of your rebirth. They help open the door you couldn't open alone. This is why love never ends. It simply moves from the outside of you into the inside of you. 7. Closing. The heart that reopens is never the same. The gentle rebirth is not loud. It's not dramatic. It's not a sudden miracle. It is quieter than grief and brighter than memory. It is the moment when you realize that pain didn't destroy you. It transformed you. Your heart didn't close forever. It was gathering strength to open in a completely new way. And as it opens, you will feel something you haven't felt in a long time. A quiet readiness to live again, to love again, to keep walking. Not despite the loss, but because of what the loss awakened in you. This is the gentle rebirth on the path of remembering.